Hey guys, 681 Shadow, your coach at the Connecticut Krookodiles, and today we have CPC Season 4, Week 6. This week we are going up against Togavor, coach of the Portland Timburrs. He's a very solid opponent, and be sure to check out his channel down in the description below. And he has a pretty threatening team, and just to go over some of the stuff that I brought this week, we decided to bring our Salamence, pretty standard Ment, Dragon Dance, Moxie, all that kind of fun stuff. Then we decided to bring, then we're bringing a Rotom that is, we have it at max SPDEF and max speed, so that it could deal with some of his threats, and also we have the Thunder Wave this week. We're running a bit bulky with Thunder Wave so that we are able to slow down his team, as he has some fast things such as Excelgor and Zard and Cobalion. So then we have Scolipede, and I'm gonna go over the what we were trying to do with Scolipede, but we were running a defensive Scolipede to baton pass speed into our next Mon, which is Snorlax, because we were running a belly drum set on Snorlax with the defense raising berry. So we were going to pass +2 speed into Snorlax, and then use belly drum. So we were ideally going to do that. We were ideally going to use that on the Skarmory. Starmie. But unfortunately, he did not bring the Starmie, so it's going to be a bit harder to get that done. So there's that. And then we brought pretty defensive Hitmontop to be able to rapid spin hazards, because it's going to be really important that Scolipede takes as little damage as possible. And then lastly, we have the Mew. We're running a defensive Mew. We're running Roar so that threats such as like Zard aren't able to just set up for free, and Zard, Cresselia, things like that. And also I forgot to mention, the Hitmontop is speed creeping min speed Cresselia, so if Hitmontop is in on Cresselia, I can just click Toxic, which should be really nice to Toxic the Cresselia. So here, he's going to lead off with his Nidoqueen, as I'm going to lead off with my Rotom. I'm going to switch here to go into Mew, as he's going to get up his Rocks. And here, he's going to switch into his Excelgor. I just click Psychic, because it's pretty safe, I think, for Cresselia, but I do have Shadow Ball. It does about half to that thing. So now I switch into the Hitmontop, as he's going to go for the Bug Buzz. Bug Buzz didn't really do much to my set here, so right now he's going to switch, go back into his Nidoqueen, as I go for a Rapid Spin, getting those hazards off, and then I'm going to go right back out into Mew. And now here he's going to get up his Toxic Spikes, which is a bit scary, because now Hitmontop's going to get poisoned when it gets on the field. But then he's going to go to Cresselia, and I just go for the Psychic. It's pretty safe. But then here, I see he can't really do much to my defensive set, so I'm just going to go for a Shadow Ball. And I do get the SPDEF drop, which is nice, as he goes for a Toxic here, and I am able to just synchronize the Toxic onto him, which is nice in a sense, but also now I have a Toxic Mew, which definitely isn't good, because I am Rocky Helmet this week. So I go for another Shadow Ball. I get another SPDEF drop, which is pretty lucky on my end. But he goes for a Moonlight here, and now he's definitely going to switch. I know he's definitely going to switch here, but I say into Shadow Ball again to see what he wants to go into. And he goes into the Zard. It only does 17% to the Zard, so that's kind of making me think that it's defensive. And he's going to Dragon Dance here, so I just click Roar, because I felt like he was going to Dragon Dance on that turn. As I probably could have switched into the Scolipede at that point, and pass like a +1 speed into something. But here, he's going to be in Cobalion. He's going to set up a Swords Dance. I'm going to try to get some speed here. I probably should have made a more offensive play, like go into Hitmontop, or something along those lines, and try to like Mach Punch. But I'm trying to get speed here. I can't really pass into the Snorlax, so I try to pass into the Salamence here, but he actually crits me, which is really unfortunate. That's my most offensive threat on my team, so I scare him out with a Rotom here. as he goes into the Zard. As I click Overheat, Overheat does nothing, and I'm gonna hit him with a Thunder Wave, basically crippling the Zard. And now I Volt Switch out just to get like chip damage, but which really doesn't matter in the long run. As I go into the Hitmontop, get an attack drop, as he's gonna go for a Roost. So then here he's gonna switch. He's gonna go into his Nidoqueen. I click Mach Punch. It does basically nothing, and he reveals Leftovers. So now I'm gonna switch out right here, go into Mew, as he's gonna set up his rocks again, and I go for Soft Boiled just to get my health back, and he goes for a layer of Toxic Spikes now. Now I'm gonna switch here, go into Hitmontop, as he is going to switch out and go into his Zard. So I can just Rapid Spin here because Zard is slower than me now. And judging by like his speeds and everything, I knew that he was judging by the road I'm outspeeding him earlier, I know that he's bulky Zard. He doesn't have speed investment, which could be really troublesome for me, especially since I lost Mence. But I switch into Mew here as he goes for the Dragon Claw, and I'm just gonna hit him with. Actually, I'm a Soft Boiled right here, as he goes for a Roost, and I'm gonna go. I believe I go for a Shadow Ball on this turn. I go for Shadow Ball to try to hopefully get a drop, because that would help me, especially since he's bulky. And I'm gonna switch here, go into the Scolipede, because I expect him to Dragon Dance on that turn, but I protect here as he goes for the Dragon Dance. Mega Horn wouldn't have really done much to him to begin with, so and neither would have Poison Jab. So now I just Baton Pass the 1-speed because I didn't want to risk anything, and he goes for the Dragon Claw. I'm knocking my Snorlax down a lot. I clicked Body Slam because I thought he was gonna switch. I could have clicked Earthquake, but he stays in and knocks us out. So here I go into Hitmontop, click Mach Punch, and he goes for Roost, and at this point, I believe, at this point, I have no way to beat him. So unfortunately, we do get 6-0'd by regular Zard. I mean, not regular Zard, Zard X, which is actually kind of funny considering that we had Zard X last season, and it put it in work in a couple of our matches. So definitely good game of Togue. I definitely didn't prep well for this match. He definitely out-prepped me. So hopefully we can have better prep next week, as we are taking on a good friend of mine, Volume, coach of the Arizona Dactyls. I haven't played him in a really long time, and I'm really excited to be playing him in a CPC match after all this time. The last time he played was in Season 2, which was really a long time ago. So that match is bound to be fun, and I'm just sort of filling up time, because there's really not much to say about the remainder of this match, because he's just able to kill the rest of my mons with his Charizard here. But this means we are 1-5 now, which is really unfortunate. We're stuck at last place in our division, but we're gonna have some trades coming up that will be helping out our team a lot, and they're not gonna come. The trades are not until after our Week 7 match. So Week 7, we're gonna have a little odd. We're gonna have an odd spot on our team. We're gonna have on our team, we're gonna have a Silvally over Rotom Heat on our team because the certain coach that I'm trading with, we were playing the trade. The Rotom would break his species clause, so we would have to. That's why I'm dropping Rotom this week. We're gonna have Silvally for a week, and then after next week's battle, I will inform you guys of the trades that we're going to be making. So it's some really cool stuff, and that's really all I have for the video. Thank you all for watching. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you all next time.